Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I increase my profitability and the exact funnels that I use in every single one of my e-commerce businesses to not only increase your profitability, but to make as much money as you possibly can utilizing e-commerce. As you can see, we've done over $150,000 with this e-commerce store just this year alone. About 9 months it's been, and we've done $150,000. I'm going to show you exactly how you guys could replicate this exact funnel that we use to get as much money as you possibly can and increase profit margins to actually make money dropshipping and not lose money dropshipping. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So right here is my exact scaling funnel. So on the top right here with this X, this is what 99% of dropshippers funnels look like, right? So you have the ad right off the bat. Somebody sees your ad, they click to your product page, the PDP, they see your product page, and then they go ahead and check out, and then you make one purchase. That's the funnel that 99% of dropshippers are utilizing, and that funnel isn't working in 2025. It's not making money, ad costs are rising, we all know that, and this is why people think that e-commerce or dropshipping is a scam, but they're just not doing it correctly. So here's the funnel that actually works, that actually makes money. And this is the funnel that I use for every single one of my stores. So you have the same exact ad, but instead of seeing the ad and going directly to a product page, they actually see your ad and they go to an advertorial, which looks like a third party is actually selling your product. You're not hard selling them right off the bat. They're not seeing your video and you're not saying buy now, buy now, buy now. So what you're doing is actually warming up that lead. So not only are they just gonna purchase, but they're gonna purchase more from you. It's gonna help raise your average order value. It's gonna help with your conversion rate, and it's gonna help with your LTV. So here's exactly what I mean by this. Not everybody is ready to buy right off the bat. So with this dropshipping formula, you're expecting people to see your ad and buy right away, which not is always the case. You might see a 2 to 3% conversion rate out of 100 people. But with this new funnel, you're actually warming up people, and more people are gonna wanna purchase from you at a higher price point because they're consuming more content. The more content that your customer consumes, the more information they have and the better decisions that they can make. Another great thing about an advertorial, and we'll get into what an advertorial exactly looks like later on in this video, but another benefit of having an advertorial before your product page or before your sales page doesn't look super salesy right off the bat. The purpose of an advertorial is to introduce the problem that your product is eventually going to solve. So the advertorial should put your viewer into a really problem state and really sell the problem before you sell the solution. You need to get them bought in that they have this problem and it needs to be fixed immediately. That's what the advertorial does. It puts them in a problem state, and it shows them, it makes them conscious of their issues, and they need a solution to that issue, and that's where you and your business comes into play. So after they reach their advertorial and they click through, they're gonna reach your sales page. And now your sales page is where you're actually offering the solution to the problem that you just sold them on. So you just sold them their problems via the advertorial, and now the sales page is gonna sell the solution via your product. Now after they realize that they have this problem and they need your product to solve that problem, then they go to the checkout page. The checkout page is where your customers are gonna be at their highest emotional state and ready to buy. If you get them to your checkout page, they want to buy. They want to buy more from you. They want to solve their problems. So after, instead of just having a checkout page and that's it, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna offer them one upsell. So the key to upsells is right here. Your upsells should do one of two things. Your upsells should either solve the problem better, faster, or easier, or the first product should create another problem that a new product fixes. You see this in big pharma all the time. Say you have a disease or an issue and you need a prescription to solve that problem. They sell you that prescription to solve the original problem, but then the prescription that they give you creates another problem. They have to sell you another product or another prescription to solve the problem that the first prescription gave you. So that's the funnel. That's the way that these big brands are milking as much revenue from each and every customer. Your first upsell should either solve the problem better, faster, or easier. It should create another problem that another product should solve. That's how you raise your average order value, getting as much money as you possibly can from each customer. Even if your ad costs are pretty high, and even if your CPA is pretty high, your cost per acquisition or your cost per purchase is super high, that doesn't matter if you're upselling them multiple times and they're spending more money on your website. If people spend more money on your website, your CPA really doesn't matter because you're getting more and more money. So that's exactly what your upsells should do. Before you even start testing a product, I would find 2 or 3 or even 4 products that you could automatically upsell with that product before you even test it. Because there's no point in testing a product if they can't repeat their purchase or you don't have multiple products selling at the same time. So say a customer buys one of your product for $40. After they buy it and they're in this high emotional state, they're gonna get hit with another upsell that solves the problem either better, faster, or easier, or it's gonna solve a problem that the first product creates. Now, say for instance, if they don't take this first upsell, what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna hit them with the downsell. So say they decline that first upsell, you're gonna hit them with the same offer, but at a discounted rate. Maybe it's a 50% off. So say they don't take the first upsell, what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna hit them with the downsell. It's gonna be the same exact product, but maybe 50% off or maybe 30% off. So if they don't go ahead and purchase this first upsell, they're gonna get hit with the same offer, but at a discounted rate. And that's gonna help increase your average order value. Now, we don't only just stop there, but what we go ahead and do is we hit them with another upsell. So they get hit with 2 upsells. So say they decline the first upsell, but then they take the second one, and now we're gonna hit them with another product that's gonna either solve their problems faster, easier, or better, or it's gonna solve a problem that the first product creates. So after they see the second upsell, if they don't go ahead and take that upsell, we're gonna hit them with another downsell. So we're hitting them with an upsell, a downsell, an upsell, and a downsell. So that you could do this as many times as you want. You could hit them with 3 upsells, 3 downsells, 4 upsells, 4 downsells. Whatever the case is, the more upsells and downsells that you have, the more opportunity that you have to make money from each and every customer that enters into your website. Now, after they take the upsell 1 and upsell 2, or even the downsell 1 and downsell 2, they're gonna be sent to a thank you page. Now, after the thank you page, it doesn't end there. What you wanna go ahead and do is you wanna add email marketing via Klaviyo email marketing, or you wanna add SMS marketing via SMS bump. This is gonna help you target each one of your customers at every step of the way. So say for example, if they see your ad and they only stop at your advertorial, you could go ahead and remarket them to get them to your sales page. Or if they just stay at your sales page and don't purchase, you could remarket them with an email so that they do purchase. Or if they do purchase and they don't take any upsells, you could actually remarket them on each one of your upsells. Or if they take the first upsell and they don't take the second upsell, you could email market them to have them purchase the second upsell. So we're email marketing every single one of our customers at every step of the way. If they just saw your advertorial and didn't move farther down the funnel, we're gonna remarket to them. Or if they did actually purchase a product, but they didn't take any of the upsells, we're gonna remarket to them. So we're juicing as much profit as we possibly can from each customer. And email and SMS marketing is gonna help increase your revenue by upwards of 20 to 30% right off the bat. That's not even including the upsell and downsell revenue. So this is what the funnel looks like for every single business that I run to juice as much profit as I possibly can from each customer. And here's some more sauce that you could do, and this is not really talked about that much. So what originally happens is on your meta ads, you're optimized for purchases. So after somebody purchases on your website, Meta is gonna look for more customers that are like that customer that purchased, right? So your meta pixel is optimized for only 1 purchase. So what you could go ahead and do is you could create a custom conversion on meta ads that optimizes for an upsell, right? And this is optimizing for deeper in the funnel, right? So if you have a pixel that's optimized for people that buy the first upsell, you're not only getting them on the first purchase, but you're optimizing for people that are gonna buy twice from you, right? So instead of just having your meta pixel only optimized for 1 purchase, you could have it optimized for the first upsell. So now Meta's gonna optimize and Meta's gonna find more people that are not only gonna buy from you once, but are also gonna buy your first upsell. And you could have these custom conversions even for the second upsell. You're gonna have Meta create a custom conversion. So when people buy the second upsell, Meta's gonna find more people that are gonna buy the second upsell. So you're optimizing for purchases deeper inside of the funnel. So you're not only optimizing for just 1 purchase, but you're optimizing for that second upsell or that first upsell. So Meta's gonna end up finding more people optimized for deeper in the funnel. So you're not only optimizing for 1 purchase, but you're optimizing for people that are gonna buy more on your website. So this is the exact funnel that I utilize to juice as much profit as I possibly can from each customer. And this is what's working in 2025. I know it's a lot to set up and you really don't know how to set it up quite yet, but I'm gonna show you in this video how to set it up and what apps to use and examples. I'm gonna show you that here in a second. But if you utilize this formula of upsells, downsells, and advertorial to warm up your customers and having those upsells, downsells, plus the email marketing, that's what's really gonna move the needle and increase your profitability. So what are some good examples of advertorials, right? So we'll go ahead and hop into this one right here. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll leave a link of advertorials that you could go ahead and check out and you could go ahead and copy. They're really good examples of this this funnel in action, right? So for example, Pet Lab Co. So right off the bat, after you've seen an ad, you're gonna go ahead and land on this advertorial right here. It's not super salesy. You're not getting hit with an offer right away. You're not saying buy now, buy now, buy now. But what you're actually doing is giving your customers a little bit more information about your brand and about your product, and you're putting them in the problem state, right? Right off the bat, dogs all across America slightly cope with poor gut health. That's selling the problem. Your advertorial should sell the problem, and then once they land on your sales page, your product should solve that problem. So the advertorial sells the problem, the sales page sells the solution. So we go ahead and take a look at this advertorial right here. As you can see, it's just more information. What are the signs of poor gut health, right? You're selling the problem right off the bat, and there's no really call to action. There's no purchase. You can't purchase right on this website. You actually have to go through the entire advertorial before you could get to any sort of offer or any sort of purchase. So after that, they go into a questionnaire, which is super nice. I really like that. But you go ahead and see, is your dog a smaller dog? Is it under 25 pounds? Is it a medium dog, 25 to 75? Or is it a large dog above 75 pounds? So for this example, I'll go ahead and select a smaller dog. And is your dog showing signs of seasonal allergies, yeast, itchiness, or poor digestion? Say yes. Okay, cool. Then you get put on the sales page or the product page. Now you actually have the offer. And now here on this page, you're actually selling the solution to the problem that you're creating. So right off the bat, you have bundles. So the easiest way to raise your average order value is just offering more products or higher quantities, right? So you could buy 1 tub of 30 chews for 25% off, or you could buy 2 tubs, or you could buy 3 tubs, right? So right off the bat, they're adding bundles that's gonna help increase your average order value. And also they have more upsells right underneath here. So you could go ahead and add the clear eyes therapy, the dental sticks, the dental finger wipes, the paw balm, the targeted skin and coat. You have the wild caught salmon bites. So not only is the customer able to purchase multiple tubs, not only that, but you also have 4 or 5 upsells that you could go ahead and present to your customer. Now I'm not gonna go ahead and check this out, but I'm sure right when you check this out, you're gonna get hit with an upsell. Maybe it's a clear eyes therapy, right? Clear eyes therapy for $9.97. For $9.97. Say somebody takes that product and now they're gonna get hit with the dental stick product. Say maybe they don't want the dental stick product for $9.95, but you could hit them with the downsell for a dental stick for $4.95, right? So that's the funnel that we're utilizing, and that's how you get the most out of every single customer that is coming onto your website. And not only that, but you could also remarket to them via emails and SMS. So say they land on this page and they didn't purchase, you could remarket to them. Or if they bought 1 tub, maybe they want the clear eyes therapy, or maybe they want the dental sticks. You could go ahead and remarket those products via email marketing. That's exactly how you could increase your profit margins and how people are actually making money in e-commerce in 2025. And another really good thing that I like about this product is it's a repeat purchase, right? Every single month, they're gonna be buying 1 tub, right? So you could go ahead and select save more with a subscription. So you could actually get people hooked on subscriptions. So now you're increasing the lifetime value of a customer, and you're not just getting 1 purchase, but you're getting subscriptions, you're getting quantity bundles, you're getting more and more products. And that's how you really make money on e-commerce in 2025. And that's exactly how we did over 150K with this store right here. And that's exactly how you guys could go ahead and implement these systems for yourself. So the way that I build these funnels is you could use an app like funnelish.com. You could go ahead and go to funnelish.com and create an advertorial and also a sales page, and then create, 2, 3, 4 upsells and 2, 3, 4 downsells, and also add email marketing using Klaviyo and use SMS marketing via SMS Bump. And these are all apps on the Shopify store. So Klaviyo is in the Shopify store, SMS Bump is in the Shopify store, and you could go ahead and use funnelish.com to utilize this scaling funnel that is making money in 2025. So if you guys found value in this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Give your feedback in the comment section below. I'll be reading every single one of your guys' comments and making videos based on what you guys want to see or what you guys truly need in e-commerce. I want every single one of you guys to succeed. So that's my scaling funnel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.